Hello, this is ClayPita once again with another video with Pokemon sculptures. This time I'm going to start with the third generation, but before that I have to put one on display that I forgot last time, which is this one, a tiny little shuckle, which just slipped my mind apparently. It's just it was standing here, but I just forgot about it. I can't. I have over 650 sculptures standing around here. I can't be expected to remember all of them. But yeah, that's this one. Shuckle. Seems fairly useless, but it actually has the highest defense capabilities of all non-legendary Pokemon. So it has pretty rubbish attack, to be honest. But yeah, if you find it definitely has some potential to be used as a trump card. I mean, not a card that the new president of the US owns, but an actual trump card. You know what I mean. So yeah, that's this one. The last for now from the second generation. If I don't find another one that slipped my mind, but yes. Now for the third generation, and as always, let's commence with starters. There is for once this one. Just the grass starter from third generation, which is Trico. Then, of course, there's the fire starter, which is a Torchic. And last not least, a Mudkip. I heard you like them. Yeah. So these are the starter Pokemon that you can choose from when you play a game from the third generation, either Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, or their respective remakes. Yes, third generation was one of my favorites, especially in terms of starter Pokemon, because I think they're all cool. But I think the first time I played it, I picked a Mudkip. And the second time I played it, I picked a Sceptile. Trico, I mean. But yeah, I mean, Torchic and its evolved forms are pretty cool as well. It's just not them. I don't like them as much as I like the others. So yeah, there we go. And once they evolve, wait a minute, once Trico evolves, it looks like this, which is a Grovyle. Yeah, gained some fame for its meaningful appearance in, or its meaningful role in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, which are awesome, of course. If you haven't played them, I highly recommend it. Not only really great in terms of story, but they're also great in terms of gameplay and music, of course. One of the better video game soundtracks there are. And then we have the evolved form of Torchic, which is a Combuskin. Which is yeah, that's the fighting cock. As wrong as that sounds. And the evolved form of Mudkip, which is a Marshtomp. There we go. Yeah, can give her a little twirl. That's what he looks like. And that one over there. That's what he looks like. And oh, I hope that's visible on the video. And that's what a Grovyle looks like. So yeah, these are the third forms, the second forms, I mean. So it's kind of cool that sometimes the second forms gain some popularity. For example, Grovyle in the Mystery Dungeon game and Ivysaur in the Smash Bros. Game, because yeah, well, they usually the second stages of the starters are the ones that are kind of least prominent, at least, because, well, the first stages, they are the ones that you see first and the ones that you base your choice on, and the last stages are the most powerful and the ones that you will have for most of the game. But yeah, it's nice to see some of the second stages get some attention as well. So yeah, these are these, and of course once they fully evolve, the Trico looks like this, which will probably not stand for long, which is because of balance issues, but this is a Sceptile, a kind of jungle lizard. Then there is the last form of Torchic, which is of course Blaziken, which was the first and probably the best combination of fighting and fire for a starter. I mean, let's be honest, there was the first time that was done, it was like, oh, that was cool, and then they came up with Infernape, and then, oh, okay, another firefighting starter, but okay, still cool. And then they came up with Embor, and there's still yet again a firefighting type. That's brilliant. And then of course there's this one, Swampert, which has the highest base stat total of all starter Pokemon, I believe. Well, at least last time. Back when I was up to date in terms of Pokemon, they were had the highest total base stat total. But yeah, those are the fully evolved Hoenn starters, and give it a little show. I really like Swampert, and it's kind of useful because it has a very useful type combination. It has no weakness except for grass, which is of course a double weakness, but still, one weakness, it's pretty good. And that one here, so you can see it's quite a drastic change from Combusken to Blaziken, but still looks awesome. And of course this one, which has these seeds on his back. Oops, come on back. And also of course he has those claws underneath his feet, which are obviously there as well. It's the little details that count. Well, yeah, that's Grover with a with some sort of Christmas tree growing out of his ass. No, that's its tail, obviously. And oops, he lost a claw. Let's get back on there. There we go. As I said, for balance reasons, he won't really stand for long. But oh well, can't have everything. Whoops. So yeah, that's all of them. Wait a minute, I can maybe a group shot for the end. It's there, and then we have you two. Not the band, but you know what I mean. And then there's Mudkip, which everybody likes, and the Marshtomp, Come on, get a little closer, Grovile. Don't be shy. And is that all? Are they all fitting on screen? Yes, marvelous. So yeah, that's the starter. That's the families of the starter Pokemon from Generation 3. As I said, one of my favorite generations. I haven't played the remakes yet, which I might do one day because I've been told they're quite good. But then again, especially those games are full of those god-awful mega forms, which they constantly rub in your face, and not a fan of that, to say the least. But yeah, I might give it a shot at some point. You can, or if you like, you can tell me if they're worth giving a try, because I heard the X and Y games, they were, or I played them, part of them, and they were ridiculously easy, ridiculously simplified. So I hope that wasn't the case with the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But yeah, you can tell me if you like what your thoughts on that are, or on those games are, or what your thoughts on these sculptures are, or what your thoughts in general are, or if you have any thoughts. And yes, as always, like and subscribe, and all the social media things that are possible nowadays. Goodbye.